And you're with Geniene from The Real South Africa, because I'm the real South African. And with me in the studio today is Emma Borg from Painted Wolf Wines. Welcome, Emma.
Thank you, Geniene. It's really great to be here.
It's so nice to see you at WTM, because we're at WTM in Cape Town, which is World Travel Market in Cape Town. And it's always nice to see you, because we don't see you often enough. You don't visit the Joburg shores.
You know what? I get an absolute... It's my mojo. I find my mojo when I'm at these shows. The tourism world and travel world is just what floats my boat. And bringing in wine and conservation, I mean, what could be better than that?
Oh, but I agree. And I think you and I met a couple of years ago when I saw the Painted Wolf insignia when you were handing out wines in the media centre. And that's what caught my attention, because not many people know that the wild dog is a painted wolf. And that the wild dog is almost extinct. But thanks to the efforts of people like yourselves, it actually keeps that whole name going.
It's really phenomenal. And we're actually 20 years old on the 18th, on Saturday.
Oh my word.
20 years old, and we're celebrating 20 years of wine and conservation. That's who we are, Wines for Conservation. And yeah, we decided that we would name our company Painted Wolf. So the scientific name for the African wild dog is Lycaon pictus, which literally means wolf painted. So we thought, okay, we're going to call ourselves Painted Wolf Wines, and all our labels are going to be about the African wild dogs, and we're going to be their ambassadors. And we started raising money. 4% of our sales have gone to their conservation specifically, but of course that goes into the whole ecosystem.
Oh no, I so agree.
People, planet, place, communities, the whole deal. And we've worked with the Endangered Wildlife Trust in South Africa, and over the years with Tusk. We have recently just moved to the Painted Wolf Foundation, because they're doing direct African wild dog work in many of the African countries, many of them where they have had dogs in the past, but they've become extinct. So there's really, really phenomenal work going on. There's only 6,500 left in the whole of Africa. That number has been floating about. It goes up, down, up, down, up, down over the 20 years we've been doing what we can to help. It'll go up and then it'll go down. But through the work that these organisations are doing, they're at least keeping it stable as a number. And the more input we can give, the more we can actually start seeing that rise and have a sustainable future for the African wild dog.
So tell me a little bit more about the foundations, because I know you're involved in quite a lot of fundraising and a fair amount of efforts that you put in. Tell me a little bit, like for instance, what this is all about, and because Painted Wolf was obviously the beginning of your conservation, and now you're with the Wildlife Trust, and I mean, you're such a hero.
Oh.
You have to, and it's small beginnings.
We've got an incredible team. Everyone who's involved is just incredibly dedicated. You should see them on the stand today. Anyone who's here at WTM, please go over. We're near the Inspire Theatre. Quick plug there. And they're busy with our fundraiser. So what we've got is we've got a beautiful painting of or a sketch, I would say, of an African wild dog printed, and then it's got holes all over.
Oh my word!
And what you do is you go and scan, and you can make a donation for as little as 10 rand, or you can decide to put in more. There is an option to give regularly.
Would be nice to give recklessly.
Yes, it would be very good to give recklessly. Please. And then once you've scanned and you've made your donation, you take your pick of shweshwe squares, which are beautiful, African colours,
African
of
styles,
course.
absolutely.
Africa. And then you take your little stick of dowel and you poke your piece of cloth into one of the holes. And we're getting very close to completing the first picture of an African wild dog. So we want to quickly get everybody to contribute
that is
more.
Awesome, well done.
And then maybe we go on to a second dog.
Nice.
Yeah. So
that is such a lovely idea. Well done.
So the team are there and they're busy briefing everybody. They're doing a fantastic job.
We have to put pictures up of that with the interview. I think that would be awesome. And what other fundraising efforts are you also busy with?
Okay, so Jeremy is busy with a really wonderful drive to help with the Kruger flood appeal. You need to watch this space because it's still just being put together, but you're going to be able to buy Painted Wolf wines at a very special price. But all that money will go to help the Kruger Fund appeal. So it's coming. We're on final stages.
And tell me a little bit about Jordan. I heard some whispering about a Jordan partnership. So I'm assuming they're not Jordan shoes.
Well, they were and they are very big shoes. But we're just on, again, final stages on our partnership with Jordan Wines. So the businesses will stay separate. But, Jordan will be Jordan, Painted Wolf will be Painted Wolf.
And where are Jordan Wines from? Jordan themselves, the country?
They are Jordan shoes, like you said.
Are they? I thought they were Jordan the country.
Yeah, no. So they started up. I should know exactly how old, but I would say it's not far off the 20 years or 25 years, 30 years, and they started Jordan Wines, and I mean everyone knows them as such a fantastic company, a family business, but super influential and doing all the right things. They've got great sustainability projects going as well. And the kind of collaboration came about because they love what we've done for conservation.
I think that is so awesome because, I mean, fillings, it's all about how big are the shoes that you fill.
Exactly.
And I think Painted Wolf wines have definitely filled shoes that the big wine companies couldn't do.
We've tried our best.
At your growth.
We've really tried our best, and we've had an incredibly lean team over the years. Everyone is quite amazed that there are basically 6 or 7 of us. We obviously need to outsource
Absolutely.
quite a lot. But of the last 2 vintages have been made at Jordan Wines. But I just want to assure you that their wonderful winemaker, Shark, works very closely with Jeremy, so the recipes are the Painted Wolf recipes.
And whereabouts are they based? Are they based in Cape Town or are they based overseas?
No, they're Stellenbosch, actually in Stellenbosch Kloof. Gary and Kathy Jordan are based in the UK now because they also have a business there and vineyards there. So that's separate, from their business in Stellenbosch. So we're looking to have a new brand home hopefully in October.
Oh my goodness, but your home that's currently in, I think you're just off the Franschhoek Road.
Yes.
A 101, the R101?
R45.
R45?
Yes.
But just a beautiful little spot. If you haven't been, you have to go. I mean, your wine tasting room is gorgeous with the camping chairs and you've got wild dogs, pictures everywhere. And in fact, we bought one of your wine bags, which are made from that woven handmade material, and we're sending it over to my son in New Zealand because I said to him, I'm sending you the most unique gift you're going to have in New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
So we're actually sending that over to him. So we bought one of those, and we bought one of the silver round things that go in the top of the bottle.
Okay,
so
wonderful.
We're sending that over to say, you know what, when you carry your wines around to visit mates, you have to take your Painted Wolf wine bag with you.
Yeah, we'd love to see anybody who wants to pop in. We're at the Simondium Guild on the R45. So really in the middle between Paarl and Franschhoek.
And how do people find you online?
So we are www.paintedwolfwines.com, and you can find all the details of the tasting room when it's open.
And you can buy the wines online, right?
Absolutely. We've got an online shop. We've got a dedicated WhatsApp line. You'll also see...
Love those WhatsApp lines because it makes life so easy, doesn't it?
It is.
What's the WhatsApp number?
You don't have to go, dear...
Exactly. You don't have to do the nice. You can say hello.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let me, I don't know that off by heart.
Oh, no, I'm sure, because it's
new.
It's definitely new.
We have had to
But it would be
change
lovely
that
to have that on, because we can also put it on the bottom of the screen for you.
All right, super.
So that would make a difference.
I'll get to that as we talk.
I just think, if I look at the way big companies are, and they often don't put their money where their mouth is about conservation, about looking after fundraising, doesn't matter whether it's children, the landscape, the planet, or an animal. they actually distance themselves from their own fundraiser. But since I've known you, it's kind of like all-encompassing. If you encompass the wine, you encompass the wild dog. It's
Absolutely.
what it's about.
Absolutely.
So well done to you.
Well, thank you. I mean, it really is a team effort. But I mean, Painted Wolf, the animal, African wild dogs, they are embedded in everything we do.
We had such a nice experience with wild dogs. We went to Madikwe when I first met my husband. We went off to Madikwe, and they said, you need to come and see the wild dogs. And I said to Keith, we were so broke at the time. I said to him, we can only just afford the lodge, so don't do any drives, because then we have to buy the wine on the drive, and we don't have enough money for that. And he was like, because we just met, he'd never been to a game lodge, so I did it for his birthday. But we literally, because we were looking after my parents and the kids, so we had a huge family that first had to be taken care of before our needs were seen to. And we got to Madikwe, it was Jackie's Safari Lodge. Got there, had a stunning room.
So well.
Had the stunning room, and she's got all the pictures of the wild dogs when they first built the lodge. And so we kind of got there, and they said, do you want to do a game drive? And I said, no, it's fine. We just come to enjoy the lodge. And they were like, okay. Then on the Sunday morning, the game ranger came and knocked on our door. He said, I am not letting you not come on this drive, because the wild dog has just had puppies and they are just outside. So you're getting in the car and I'm taking you there right now. So he got his first game drive just literally to go and see the wild dog and its puppies. So we have the most beautiful, I mean, we are 2003, so it was a good 23 years ago.
Oh, that is such a spoiling.
So it was quite interesting that all these years later I meet you with the Painted Wolf, and they're the two connect.
Well, it's just so interconnected, and I think that's also the other wonderful thing about WTM, and we've just done ILTM, the International Luxury Travel Market as well, which was absolutely phenomenal as well. Lots of wonderful press coverage.
Nice.
Actually, while I think about it, let's give you
the WhatsApp
number. So it's 083 360 2486.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And it's just been such a pleasure seeing you here, and I hope I'm going to come see your wall now.
Good.
Because we have to do that.
Yes, you need some pictures. You need some pictures. You need to see that wild dog that's full of shwe shwe now. We're almost finished, so please come, put in your donation and come and fill that square.
Bloody awesome. My name is Geniene Preston, and you've been with The Real South African, sponsored by Sapro, and of course Painted Wolf Wines, www.paintedwolfwines.com. Thank you. Emma Borg, Painted Wolf Wines.
Thanks, Geniene. Appreciate it.
Some places need to be experienced. Others need to be felt. At Orange Orbit Productions, we create cinematic lodge and tourism content that captures the essence of your destination, from sweeping landscapes to intimate details and authentic moments. Through both video and photography, we don't just show your location, we tell its story. Orange Orbit Productions. Inspire the journey before it begins.